Good evening, my dear viewers. I welcome you all to my English weekly roundup program at Dr. Abdul-Jabbarkhanofficial. Pakistan is reported to have tested a hypersonic missile, something extraordinary on the part of Defense Department of the Government of Pakistan, something very important, though there is no official statement yet issued by the government. But there are reports that in Balochistan area, the hypersonic missile over Mach 5 has been tested by Pakistan. An extraordinary weapon now with the armed forces of Pakistan. Secondly, China has, according to the Ministry of External Affairs of India, China has allowed few Indian companies to import rare earth minerals from China. And that will be the practice, or the system will be under the license. So the certification has to be done, processed by India, making a pledge that these metals will not be exported to any country. Prior to that, the meeting between the Chinese and the US presidents in South Korea both agreed for the trading of rare earth minerals. China will be exporting to America under certain arrangement. Next, we can go through the another latest news that the Islamic scholar Dr. Zakir Naik will be visiting this month Bangladesh. He will stay there for about 3 to 4 weeks, and that has been objected very seriously by the government of India, asking the Bangladesh to hand over Dr. Zakir Naik to India. Obviously, Dr. Yunus is not going to do that. Both don't have that kind of relation that a person who is a foreigner who will be arrested or be captured or get hold of and to hand over it to India. It's not possible. Dr. Zakir Naik, being an Indian national, had no good, he went to Malaysia, and started living there. Previously, last year rather, Dr. Zakir Naik had visited Pakistan and stayed as the guest of the government. So he met different religious scholars and the eminent personalities there in Pakistan. This is the question of bilateral relations between Bangladesh, Malaysia, and then Dr. Zakir Naik himself. He, being a very prominent person in the Islamic scholar, he had been disseminating information, delivering lectures, millions of people attended his speeches and gatherings, seminars, etc. He was very popular. You may have got a different opinion regarding his faith, or the maslak for that matter in Arabic. So, but he enjoys good reputation and very high respect among the Islamic world. Next we see India continues to its military exercises, unprecedented. The biggest one, it's called Turshul. Around 25 Indian naval ships are in the Arabian Sea, obviously in the Indian waters. So the mobilization of troops to a very great number alongside the Sindh Pakistan border, it has created an alarming situation. Of Pakistan's forces are ready to thwart any problem whatsoever that may emerge anytime from the Indian side, because Indian Prime Minister, the Defense Minister, and the authorities, even the National Security Advisor Abdul, had been saying that we are going to start Operation Sindoor 2.0. The second phase of the Operation Sindoor can be started anytime. That means a war against Pakistan. In case of Afghanistan, Pakistan talks at Ankara, ceasefire will be continuing till 6th of November, and the negotiations and the talks in between are expected to continue and may reach to a plausible and amicable settlement, because Pakistan has got a very crucial and one basic demand that the TTP, the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, for that matter Pakistan, is asking the Kabul government, TTA, Tehreek-e-Taliban Afghanistan, to hand over the undesirable elements, the terrorists and the wanted persons living in the territory of Afghanistan, that they should be handed over to Pakistan. Otherwise, Pakistan has got the right to go for the hot pursuit, even till Kabul and any area in Afghanistan for that matter. So this is something very important for the Turkey and Qatar have been pursuing the process of holding negotiations. Previously it was Qatar, then they moved to Istanbul, Turkey. This is a sort of a brief summary of different happenings. Meanwhile, India has clarified that the Bangladesh has given a statement official that there is no question of any Greater Bengal that has been attributed or alleged that Bangladesh has created a map of Greater Bengal, and that has been published on the document or the book titled Art of Triumph. Bangladesh has clarified that it has got nothing to do with the question of any Greater Bengal. It is related to the July 2024, the uprising, the Generation Z in Dhaka, and as a result of that agitation and the protest, the then Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Hasina Wajid, who was residing there in India, got military operation, the police operation against the protesters, resulting killing of as many as over 1,000 protesters and the people who were agitating against the government of Awami League. So Bangladesh has got cleared its position. Previously it was the Indian media making hue and cry that a book with a map of Greater Bengal has been presented by Dr. Yunus to the Chairman and Joint Chief of Staff Committee of Pakistan, General Sajid Shah Mirza, who recently visited Dhaka and met the civilian as well as the military officials, including the Army Chief of Bangladesh, General Waqar-uz-Zaman. So these are few, the most important and the critical happenings. And alongside that, Hamas question, Pakistani ministers, as if it looks as if they are siding with Israel, not with Hamas or Palestine. They said that as and when Pakistani forces will be deployed in Gaza area or the West Bank, so we are going to disarm Hamas. It's a huge, agitation or resentment among the people of Pakistan has been there following the statements issued by these ministers, Rana Sanaullah, Dalial Chaudhry, Salih Hussain and others. So that is not the popular, demand or observations by the people of Pakistani people have been supporting, and they will continue to support the Palestine. What about the Gaza area? Israel, according to the drop site news, Israel has announced as many as hundreds of settlements in the West Bank area. Obviously, that will bring resentment and the agitation on the part of the Hamas and Palestinian people. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I take your leave from Dr. Abdul Jabbar Khan Official YouTube.